Hey guys, welcome to Alabama Deep. Today we got a special video, and that is of Alice. Alice is a rescue dog that I brought in a little while ago, and oh boy, she is clumped up with all types of mats. Come here, Alice. Come here, baby. Come here, Alice. Come here, Alice. Come here. Come here, Alice. And here's Miss Alice, if I can get her to come closer. She doesn't really want to. She knows she's getting her hair cut. Oh, come here. So this is Alice. Yep, she's still a little timid. She's doing good, but look at these mats we have all over her. She has these horrible mats. I've got her face cleared, and we still have paws of mats to go. And she's not looking forward to it, but I'm going to go ahead and start on it anyway. So, on the how to do videos today is how to remove hair from a matted dog. And it is not easy, folks, especially when you have a Shih Tzu like Alice here. She's not cooperative. She doesn't understand what you're doing. She couldn't see a couple hours ago, but now she can. So she understands, right, Alice? And she wants to come to me. She really does, but I don't think she likes the cigarette smoke, number one. And number two, she definitely doesn't like these clippers I have. But I can't believe people treat animals this way. She spent some rough times out on the street, I can guarantee you that. I picked her up at the Circle K, a couple miles from here. And she was going around car to car looking for a place to hop into. She followed a police officer, and he didn't do anything, of course. And other people wouldn't take her, and it's just horrible the way that they're treating these animals. So I implore any of y'all, if you see a stray, pick them up, take them home, clean them up, get them pretty, find them a home, or keep them. Alice is not a bad dog. Alice is a pretty good dog. She's been putting up with everything I've been doing to her today. But we are using the use of a sock at this point because, yeah, she's getting tired and pissed off. And, you know, she doesn't really like what I'm doing. So, yeah, we got to be careful with that. But I'm slowly degloving her legs and body. Her body's nothing but one big giant mat. And we can do what we can do with it. So far she can see. You can see me now? Where she couldn't see before, I'll put a before video up. There you go. So, I wanted to go ahead and start degloving her now. And I'm simply using a razor like this. I got this at Dollar General. Don't buy these, they suck. You're going to need something a little bit bigger, but I was thinking smaller might make her more at ease and lots of praise as I go along doing that. And so far, so good. I mean, it's working pretty well. So I think I'll go ahead and start back on her now, and I'll show you exactly what I'm doing. So let me go ahead. Oh yeah, we got that going on. So, okay, first things first, when you're trying to take care of a matted dog. Okay, come here, Alice. Come here, girl. Come here, Alice. And she's not stupid either. She knows exactly what I'm fixing to do. Okay, come here, Alice. Well, look here, Miss Sophie's getting all the attention now. Miss Sophie's getting all the attention now. This is Miss Sophie. She is our Chihuahua. I know it. Get off me now. Go, go, go. Come here, Alice. Come here. Alice knows what I'm fixing to do. She's not stupid. So I will have to go retrieve her. Come here, babe. Come here. Come here. Come here. And so, for Miss Alice, because I know she does want to nip, I guess all these dogs will do that, is I'm going to start by putting the sock over her. And I cut holes in it so she can see. I want her to be able to be somewhat comfortable and, you know, see kind of what I'm doing, but I don't want her to be able to bite me. So we've got a little sock over her. She can see out the little eyes and so on and so forth. But we have got to get the rest of this clump off. Look at that clump. Okay, this is just horrible. And when it comes to this, you have to be careful not to get their skin. But I can see where her skin is and guard it against my thumb. And I'll start cutting these big pieces off. These are extremely huge, big pieces of flint. Come here. Now she does not like this at all, as y'all can be aware. But you want to go with the skin. You want to go slowly and carefully. Also take breaks in between. Make sure it's oiled. Also, make sure it does not get hot against the skin. Come here. And then you can continue onward taking the mat off, which on her, we have to do her whole body. Her whole body is just one big giant mat. She, of course, hates every bit of this. She has tried to nip a few times, but speaking up for her, if someone was doing this to me for hours on end, I would be pretty pissed off too. But with her, she's only tried to nip a few times. Okay. This is horrible. I don't know how long she was out on the street for, but we figure her owner died, and then other family members didn't want to look after her, so they dumped her. And that's what we're thinking. Now, once we're done with this, then this will be like a one-time thing. We'll be able to keep her groomed properly. But if you can see what I'm doing, I'm just very gently and easily working it down the skin. It's going a little bit faster than what it was. We had quite a bad issue with her arm here. It was so deep and thick, and it's just one big giant layer of carpet, basically. And it needs to come off. Now, let's work with me, babe. So, I'm going down her skin very gently, not to cause any pain. Of course, she doesn't like this, so... I'm getting close to the edge of her paw. You can imagine what her toenails look like. Her toenails are twisted, bent. We'll be cutting those too, of course. Be a good girl for Daddy. You can talk to him gently. Take a little break in between now that you know where her skin is at. You can go in there and cut all these big pieces off. My goodness. Just big pieces. I want to feel in between there to make sure I'm not getting any toenail. And then we just cut it off. Okay. There we go. Now, she was not so easily persuaded with her face. That was an issue. And I had to show her. I take a few slight nips at a time with the scissors. And then she calmed down a lot, like, oh, okay, this isn't so bad. He's just taking his time. So animals are a lot more intelligent than what people give credit for. She is a terrier type, so she's got a great deal of intelligence, and of course she's hard-headed too. That's the way it is with terriers. So we're just working our way down her paw. We will eventually get to the end of it. And right now Miss Alice doesn't want to look. That's fine. She doesn't have to. I give her a break in between, because she of course does need a break. I mean, who wouldn't? I'm not sure how old she is. I'm thinking she might be an older dog, but she has a lot of zip to her, so I don't know. I don't see any forms of cataracts. Her teeth look nice. They're not falling out or anything. At least not yet. And I'm not sure if her breed, like Chihuahua, loses teeth over time or not. And it looks like we're getting to her paw, because I can start seeing her toes now. Good girl. You gotta work with me. Okay. Okay. See, and then I make little snips here. So you can see her paws now. They're starting to show up. So I know I'm not going to get any skin. My goodness gracious, look at that. See, so her paw ends right here. All this down here is just matte. Oh, my goodness gracious. She has to be cleaned up. Give me that paw. She'll have her paw again. It's been basically wrapped up in a coat for God knows how long. So she'll have the sensation of the ground again, being hot and cold. Which is always good. Right, Miss Alice? Try to go underneath. She, of course, doesn't like this at all. Come here. She doesn't know what to make of it. Miss Alice. I've had Miss Alice with me. I've had Miss Alice with me for a little bit. That way she'll get comfortable with me. I don't want her to get, do this automatically without her getting to know who I am a little bit first. She knows I'm the food guy. And she knows good things comes from being around me. Okay. Okay. Go take a break. Alright, so I'm going to let her go take a break for a little bit, but let me show you this. So this is everything right here. That's everything coming off her foot. That's just, wow. So, here's more that's coming off her leg. So, I mean, we have a ways to go, but I guess that's my how to do video for today, is how to demat a dog that has been abandoned and left on the streets for God knows how long. They need a little bit of love. They need a little bit of affection. You don't know the dog's situation, where they came from. It could have been abused. I think she may have been to some point. But she knows who I am now, and she knows I'm the food guy. And she knows that I give her what she needs, and I do get on to her, so she knows right from wrong. And Alice knows her name now. Right, Alice? And she's just kind of staring at me. But, okay, so this is Alabama Deep. That's how you take mats off a dog.